girl yelling at me this morning? Are you yelling at your mama? Are you yelling at your mama? Blue, no. Are you yelling at your mama? Come here. Come here, my beautiful girl. Oh, mama brought you your grain, huh? Yeah. I know, I miss my little Hope Loves. I miss my Hope Loves. I do.
I'm not sure if that's Click or Edwin. I think it's Edwin. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I'll just wait a minute. Traffic jam, you know. Of course, Bam's got a heifer on the other side over there that's going to talk to him, so he's probably going to decide he's got to hang out down there for a minute. If that's the case, I'll boot his ass out of my way. I was hoping that was going to be in by now. Yeah, I don't know. The turbine seems to be running. I mean, everything looks like it's running the speed it should be going for what we're doing. It seems like it's just not coming in as fast. We've got Sharpie marks on the housing where, you know, line up the lever too, so you know how fast it's going to come across. And I don't know. It just isn't coming across as fast for some reason. I mean, I've already adjusted those the marks. But I move it a 1/4 inch, I think. And told Ty, yeah, set it at the new marks. Well, she had it set closer to the old mark. So I bumped it up last night. Put it clear up to the new mark, figuring, yeah, it'll be in by 5. Guess what? Not in by 5. Actually, it's 5:30 now. At 5 o'clock, it was, you know, not quite where it is now. I looked out from Becky's window in the bedroom. I couldn't see the sprinkler that well, but I could see the traveler anyway, the hose reel. So I'm going to let these sneak on in and go out and speed that up and then come back up and feed. And hopefully that'll be in before too much later. And get it moved. My plan for the little one was to turn it around where it is, but it really can't. Well, I guess we can't do that. It'll go far enough. Cow's got to walk through the gate there, and I'd have to cross that, but I don't have to because pull it to the gate. It'll make it fill in the gap, you know. And then hopefully get it running down here in the bottom, since I haven't heard anything from the power company forester about getting Asplin down here to do some tree trimming down there first. I don't know. I mean, they don't want to show up when it's dry. They'll show up when there's 3 feet of water cover and all that. Well, how can we get there? You didn't bring a boat, did you? Or, you know, show up right after it's got 5 inches irrigation water put on it, and it's on the verge of, will it sink the truck or won't it? But okay, here, let's get a better look. Just got to get a little scratching in. And the traffic jam's just about done, so he'll probably do a hop, a skip, and a jump when I fire this thing up and open the wires. Oh yeah, in the orb. Lean a little, it's behind the branch. What? Did you hear me ask you? I did not ask you. You're one of the ones I followed up the lane last night, I can tell, because she's got the tick in her back, that white spot. She was like 2 ahead of me, being the slow one, probably. What you think, Bam? Hey, Bam. Really? Ignoring me? Yep, I'm herding cats. 13 of these little buggers. It's the same 13 every morning. The only reason I'm trying to make sure and run them in is because I know the cows aren't going to come back out for a while. And that gun's right there. So they're not going to want to come back past it anyway. As soon as they're out of my way, I'm going to turn that one on. It's just a short run. Hopefully get that done maybe before the big one's in. At least get a pass across there before it's in. And I missed it because right before I was able to get the camera turned on, there was 3 or 4 of them doing some bucking. Looked like they were rodeo bulls or something. As long as they got their babysitter, they're safe, right? Just had to convince the babysitter it's time to go in. Well, it worked out about right. Both of them were in at the same time. Sorry, I wasn't talking. Ty texted me at the same time the camera came on. 175 is going to get a good washing. Kind of needs it anyway. Bad thing is there's a couple cracks in that seat, so the foam will be a little damp in the morning. But I usually have my jacket in the morning. It's still on because maybe I still need it, maybe I don't. But I'm going to use it on the seat. I'm getting sprayed. I gotta go over in the corner there and make sure the big traveler's working appropriately. It should be. I got it bumped up a little, so it should be in the morning. And that one, in about 2.5 hours, it'll be in. It ain't got very far to go. Well, some of this stuff looks pretty good. Some of it looks like shit. Spots where the gophers wiped it out, spots where the great eggers have wiped it out. This end's got quite a bit of green. Over there, not so much. And let's get you a little view. That's looking easy. Oh, it's over there somewhere, but I can't even see it on camera. I'm going to say it's a little too hazy over there. Yeah, a little dust. I've got it rocked back so I'm not cutting down. There's your view. That green spot in the middle of the screen is above the house that's in the middle of the field I cut the other day. And the shop's down there above the middle of the screen. You just can't see it. They logged all this last year, I guess. We cleaned up their mess. They ran a road through the middle of this field. They stayed on the edge of the little piece, but And the worst thing is, really, it would have been nice if they'd have done it. Put a shot of the barn over there. See, it looks like an intersection. There is an intersection there, but you're looking at a driveway into the road. The road does parallel the driveway, though. And this side of those little fir trees is a road that goes all the way down. I don't remember where all that goes out there, but that road belongs to this piece of property. That would have put them right down on the bottom where they logged down here. And they went and made a big mess in our field. But, it is what it is. Just more view out of the cleaner window. I saw a little dust out there a little bit ago when I was in that little piece. Kind of thinking maybe somebody might be starting to combine some crimson. Looks about where there's some crimson anyway. Well, it's a shitty cutting job, but oh well. There's spots that cut beautifully, and there's spots that it didn't cut worth a damn. But I almost forgot, I got this piece up here. I remembered it when I was almost half done with that one. Little piece we picked up last year. So, go up here and see where I can get in, because I don't remember exactly where it was. And I hope the car's parked along the road up here at that new house with the funky roof line aren't out too far. might be a little tight. And the piece I just finished, they used to include all this up here. It went right up to this new field. And way back there. But when the old guy died and it got split up between the kids, his boy got this, his daughter got the other, and all she wanted was money. She didn't care about the ground. So, anyway, somewhere up here around the corner is where I get in. Okay, made it past it. You get a little better view from here, just a little higher on the hill. Still can't see Mount Hood though. See, they're interesting roof lines on the house though. And most of the valley. This has gotten to be a pretty busy road too. Kind of crazy. Not sure why that car pulled in there, because I'm pretty sure it's not the landowner that owns that. But who knows? Anyway, see, there ain't nothing here to talk about, but it'll make summer feed. Not something I want to feed through the winter. Well, yeah, it's got a bunch of shit in it. I figured it would. A little bit of bracken fern here and there, which I'm not fond of, but I knew there'd be blackberries out here. But so far this has gotten good. Mainly because it's a little thicker and it doesn't have the real fine annual grasses in it. And the oats in here is pretty even on maturity. Some of that other, there'd be one or two plants, because the gophers annihilated a big spot. But one or two sitting out by themselves, once they go under that curtain, they bend over. They don't necessarily stand back up when the blade's there, so. But, see, I missed a little there. Oh well, that is what it is. As the mower goes sideways. And I gotta go because I gotta use my hand right here to bring the mower over. I forgot to mention that last piece had some poison oak around the edge. There's actually some in the middle of it too. So I've been lucky my whole life. Never had a reaction to poison oak, but I've also avoided touching the shit too. When this gets home, it's going to get a cleaning from one end to the other. And there's a little couple of gallon hand pump sprayer there we put Dawn and water in. And the whole thing is going to get a bath with that. Just because. The last thing we need to do is, you know, a nice forearm lean on something or whatever and end up with a huge patch that's just not happy at all. So I haven't told Ty yet. I'll tell her when I get there, but I gotta shuffle stuff around to get this down to clean up anyway, because she won't move the bale wagon and it's still down below. So yeah, I'll be home here in about 10 minutes, I guess, something like that. Maybe she'll clean this up before she leaves for the night. Looky who came to visit. Little Blakely. And Auntie Tai gets to hold her for a bit. And they found out today she's big enough that Huggies diapers fit.
Huggies are great. Newborn to 10 pounds. But Pampers can suck one.
The Pampers ones were cutting their legs off.
Cutting circulation off. Maybe they want to sponsor you.
Yeah, maybe they want to sponsor you.
Well, if they sponsor, they need to Farms is sponsored by Huggies.
Yeah.
When shit happens.
Yep. Brooke even showed up.
Literally. No, I thought Blakely brought herself out.
Yeah, well, she could have. And but Brooke did. What? Yeah, look at. Becky got me those. She's complaining about the price, and she's eating all of them. But Blakely helped Brooke get this, I think, because Brooke wouldn't have got this on her own. This was what Brooke hadn't gotten yet for Father's Day.
And birthday.
And birthday. Pretty cool cup.
I was going to have you hold the cup up too.
Oh, let her hold it. She don't want to hold it yet.
It is.
It is. It is not a very big cup. Anyway, and
I got the tongue too.
I'm gonna see if I can get them straightened out. For some reason, my phone really screwed up on the last couple clips. Instead of check the timestamp because they're way after the clip before this was supposed to be, and it hasn't even gotten to that time of day yet. Is according to the timestamp on those. So anyway, oh, she had her eyes open. Dang it! Hey, sweetheart.
You gonna talk to Grandpa?
You go open your eyes. You guys get grumbly. Grumbly. Grandpa butt. Grandpa butt.
Oh, there's Grandpa.
Almost. She does actually have eyeballs. Honest, she does. Yeah. You know how kids are.
She's not drunk, man.
Yeah, she's full.